Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Tak já vás vítám u Kingdom Come. Kdyby to moc zřvalo, tak řekněte, já to když se pokusím nějak slumit. Nebo kdyby nebyl naopak slyšet, tak byste mi potom mohli říct. No a máme tady úplně skvělou věc. Dneska vlastně poprvé vyzkouším Kingdom Come. Zatím jsem si to jenom nastavil, takže ještě jsem to ani neskoušel, nespouštěl. Zatím jsem jenom v tomhle menu, kdy jsem si udělal nějaké základní nastavení. To nastavení jsem si dal vlastní, protože na vlastně ultra vysoké Full HD tak jsem měl nějakých 30 fps, což se mi zdalo docela málo. Takže jsem si dal přes pokročilé vlastně všechno na ultra vysoké, jako zobrazování vzdálenosti objektu, a tady tohle jsem nechal na tom, co tam bylo, pro velmi vysoké. Takže těch 45 plus minus FPSek si myslím, že je na pohodu. Třeba při nějakých akčních scénách, tak to samozřejmě padne, nebo v lese. Nechám to tam běžet, uvidíme, kdy to moc padalo během toho streamu, který samozřejmě taky něco málo žere z toho výkonu. Tak to třeba trošku sníží. Jdeme na... Jak je to tady?
bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother! Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Nový quest nečekaná na...
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Is father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Potřebuješ tady mám hlad. Oh. Mám v okně? Tak.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Okay.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Bral si
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
OK. Je FPSka docela jako štěst. To budu víc co, no ale... Prachové částice jsou husté. Hej, jabko si dělám cestu. Sebou. Dobrá. Takže stejra. Dobrý. To asi teda moje postel úplně nebude, ale v tomhle domě nebude asi moje postel. Bych si tak typl tady nějaký, špajs. Tak jo, tohle bude asi teda má postel. Tak vidím. Nebo opravdu netuším, kde sakra budu spát, ty vole, tady možná na kamnech, vole. Jdeme. A tady to vypadá už lépe s těma FPSkama. 40 tady, že akorát ty vole jako vážně v téhle místnosti mi to padá na 25. What? OK. Nevadí, jsme venku. Vítejte ve Skalici. Gulášek. Nebo na Blitu. Náš dům tady teda. Hned pod hradem. Našel jsem brusné kolo, pohoda.
Come here, I need your help.
Tak jo, pojďme.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Tady čtu ty vole a... OK. Co je dobrý. Tak jdeme dál, potřeboval jsem ještě něco zařídit.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Hal, my boy, when are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Celá zajímavé, jak nadevovali Blanku jako Bianca, ty vole. OK. Taky ne, že? Tak a teď jsem totálně v řiti, protože nevím, kam mám vůbec jít. Mohli bychom se jako zkusit projít, vole. No? Po mapě? Ale koníček. Já na to si sednout asi nemůžu. Jako si to můžem, jo, tady. Chci fakt jako podívat. Ty na mapě. OK. Ale 25 FPS, já se na to občas. Dáš? OK. No housku, vole, tak co? Sakra, nemůžu dát housku. Tak. Vyznám v kodexu. Moje místo hospoda. Nice. Prostě nemůžu se najíst, z nějakého důvodu, nevím. Jestli to má nějaký důvod, jakože jsem si měl najíst doma, vole. Jo, že, možná. Jak to došli najíst se domů, tam u toho stolu. Pak teprve někam vyrazím. Jako vypadá to docela pěkně, no. Dunava, right? What? Proč sakra nemůžu jíst, jo? Já to nechápu, ale říká, že má hlad. Ne, prostě nejde sníst. Docela vtipné, ale jo. A mi z kotlíku. OK. Asi cenost je lepší. To by šlo, no. Ale takhle nemohla jít tu pávku. Matrix mod.
How are you?
Ok. To uhlí teda, evidentně. Jdem najít to kativo. Dlouho. Ty kneška.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you.
Huh? Jak mu mám vykrat barák, vole? Ucha dá okolo koně. Co ne? Lep. Lol. Ale Jaký styl? Ty vole. What? Docela jako dobře, vole. Mohl být upečené rovnou.
Hey, who's there?
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Are you deaf? What do you want? You have no business here.
No business, tak určitě.
Well then.
Ty vole. A tak. Něco. A co tu máme dál jako? Jo, ještě jako... Dál? Okej. By ho mohl zmlátit, že? Okej.
Be off now. You don't belong here.
Oh. Tak silný, můžu... Tak si... Nový ruku. Pod... Pravou... Hop. Dělá trošku... Ukazateli. Protivník. Persekují. Ne. Čím více je zraněný, tím pomaleji útočí a už reaguje. Přiblíží ho konce, že se pokusíte znovu vzdát. A? Bez zranění. Koných se tě kde jsi zraněný, až si nekrvácíš. Okay. Tak nevím.
What do you want? You have no business here. What was that?
Matko, už je třítě. Tak jsem to asi projel. Nevermind, jako. Za první pokus docela dobrý. Myslím jsem si, že mu dám jako do držky. Nevyšlo. mami, potřebuju šetřit. Dobrý večer.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Ošetřila? Jej. Tak. To uložíme. Tady? Jednou? Ne? Ty si to nedá uložit, jo? Teďka to je nějaký tutoriál asi. To neuloží. Hey daddy, I got a problem, man. Still.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Ne, ještě ne, kámo.
I went to see Kunish, but he wouldn't pay and then he threatened me.
I might have known. I'll sort him out this evening. I've no time for him now.
How about I don't talk to Kunish at all and just take back what you gave him?
Rob him, you mean?
You can't steal something that already belongs to you. And the thief can't complain you robbed him.
Fair point, but I don't think your mother would see it that way.
Tak jo, kovej. Já budu zkusit nějakým způsobem potrápit, ty vole. Jako první quest docela náročný. Sekírku jsem vzal. Výborně, zadarmo najezený. A vole. Víš, to... Nemáš paklíč. What? Really? A máš tu bordel jak cip. Daleko. Hej.
Be a bit more careful.
A klíč. A to mi říkal, někde bylo, jestli ho můžu někoho stáhnout. Počkej. Mi říkal, že... Je od Filicka paklíček k otevření Kunešovy trůny. Fricka, kdo je Fricek? To by měl být... Kdo je Fricek? Znám já vůbec Fricka? Řekněte mi, kdo je Fricek. Ty vole, nějaký Fritz. Ten vole Rakušák, vole, co tam drží, vole, ty děti nebo co tam drží v tom sklepě, ty vole. Hospoda, vole, jak vypadá taková hospoda? Si tam sedí a pije pivo, že? Nebo se tam? Láky fakt nechci.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
Super, moc se asi nepokecám.
Hey!
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
Are you serious?
Good health to you.
Je hospoda. Ty? To bude hospoda. Okay. Loading.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
Ciekawe.
I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So are such lords
What's
as
going on here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit. What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too
Ah,
right,
Fritzek.
Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd like...
We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Doing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So,
How?
are you with us?
Tak jistě.
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem, we'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Něčeho dostane dobře, ty vole, asi. OK. Nová znalost. Albrecht čtvrtý. Tak co? Britsku. Fritz?
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Můžeme tam vypáčit, vole. Typkovi. Yeah.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Šlo. A ještě si promluvíme s třetím borcem, jestli nám něco řekne. What the hell? Mám odlákat jeho ženu. Jdem jo, okej. Hlavně nenápadně. Dobrý den. Ahoj, Šárko.
What do you want, lad?
Užila problémy.
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Hey. Donna.
Hey! What the hell?
Mám jako pochcel barák nebo ty?
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Okay. Mas je víc, ale. Oj. Ty. Jest, nas je víc, tak pojď.
You fucking dog.
Dává se dobře. Ti najednou pomoct.
For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Are you serious? Or we better fucking run too.
Když před drábem. To je dráb, ty vole. Okay. Kam porci utekli? Dobře. Takže se mi... Kráva! To. Pojítko. Kráva.
Hey! What is it? Damn!
Oh? Good.
Welcome, Henry.
Ostříha, ty vole. Jo, teď jdeme zmartit tady toho. Okay, to by... Dobrý nápad. Ne. Nestráš se.
Damn!
Tam se běží schovat. What the fuck?
What is it? Who? Are you serious?
Když si schovat za ten jeho barák, jo?
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, and why that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Hey.
Damn! What? What the hell are you doing? Jesus! What is it?
Prší a svítíš pol.
Be a bit more careful.
Ganesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to
Really?
show you.
Pol. Yes, svítíš.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Aha, tu máš si zmrde. Zasranej, ty vole.
I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Hey! Watch out! You serious?
Okay. Má tu jít? Je nic.
All right, blacksmith's boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Tak určitě. Kurcovi. Jak? Dám do kladivu a druhou věc, co jsem právě vzal. Určitě. Prodat. A půl. Celé 7 sekeru, jo? 2. OK. Já potřebuji 10. Prodat svoje boty. Mám na kuře. Já mu prodal kuře. There. Okay. Koupit. Koupit 10. A? A? Koupil? What? Fuck. Jo, takhle. Tak. Musíme smlouvat. No ani asi nevyšlo. Ale si šeru. A, jdu nahoru. Morní na hrad. Přesupy. A venku.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you,
Henry.
How are you?
No docela to jde. Zase vede řeči proti králi.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Okay. Přesně Jarda.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Jak se daří?
God save, lads.
Same to you. What's new?
I've just been to the tavern. The Deutsch was saying all kinds of shit about how Sigismund should be king.
That bastard. One day I'll get his teeth knocked down his throat if he doesn't shut up.
Okay. Ale to nejde daleko, jako tady. Domečku. Proteční celá. Oh. Mám to.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Jak to, že ne?
Actually, there's one thing I forgot. Just give me a moment.
Get a move on. We have to finish the sword today.
Jakým vaňkem? Čermu. To je sakra vaněk. Asi vaněk? Já nevím. To je vaněk. Pak je vaněk. To chce pivo. Paní. Asi on. Paněk.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Hey!
Hey. Hey. What? Tam se dařilo. Jo, takhle. Tak asi mám skip. Here. Uncle.
May the Lord wood.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then? Ragamuffin?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanyek?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Jo, abych mohl jít hru, jo? Dobrý. Jako místo slivovice.
Greetings, Henry.
Okay.
What is it?
Fine, can I just Jaké pobuda.
Hey! Hey!
Be a bit more careful.
Hey.
Watch where you're going.
What the hell?
What the hell is?
Hey!
Up. Ah,
what the hell? What is it?
Pocket Arborci.
Damn. Be a bit more careful. He was there. Huh? What the hell are you doing?
Vaniek. On.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Někam tam. Já jdu kovat ten meč. Mám? To je večer, ty vole. Táto.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
And how much longer will it take? Get a move on. We have to finish that sword today. Or do you want me to look a fool in front of Sir Radzik?
No, I don't. I'll be back soon.
K někému ovčímu. Někam. A ovce. Hej. Ten. Lubiště.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. The point of the blade is stabbing. Try it a few times. Good. Nope.
Okay.
Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Not bad. Nice. Alright, that's enough.
Rychle přestalo bavit.
But I'm tired of thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work.
Vrať se k otci do kovárny, no výborně. Firmovat, jenom samozřejmě z dupa, kde jsem... Oho. To je úplně jasná věc, ty vole. Ale já tam chtěl jít dřív, ale to nešlo, no. Já prostě nechtěl. Tak.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
Ano.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Kovař vypadá jako Chuck Norris, ty vole.
We'll never have this conversation again.
Ale úplně
So
Chuck
you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish and what? you turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Okay.
Henry, are you alright?
Eu musím směštit kávu. Kde pak máme? To jsem nechtěl. Já jsem chtěl. Nevadí. Nevadí, nevadí. Tu mohli sednout.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Sorry, girl, it seems the lad's lost his mind.
Okay.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. it's time for the trial by fire.
Trial by fire. Huh?
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
Přijel právě
Haven't
včas.
lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
What? Dobrý. Zikmund. Arel.
Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Archer will follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Isaac. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
We're closing! Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
To je vůl. To je vůl. Dobře.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Si koně, okay. Tak. Ty už to známe částečně, že jo? Rychlost koně, kapslok levý, roky, hodně potřebuji. Al, disky, pečku, shift, double shift, okay. Není hloupý, ale je schopný tam držet cesty. Začí se cesty začít cválat a snažit se ho řídit. Teď pak bude sám. Okay. Těch konů je hodně, vole. Takže co ho řídí? Ryb, vesnice? Maďaři, vole. Fakt, čím jak to si budu nějak. No, jako docela to začíná dobře, ty vole. Chci se urychleně dostat někomu, kdo ti pomůže. A ke komu, ty vole? Ke komu se mám dostat? Řekněte mi. Každou si v boji, okej. Ke komu se mám jít sakra schovat? Jako mám jít do prvního baráku, vole, nebo? Zase, ne. Really? Super, vole. A kam teď jako, no? To aspoň uložilo, ty vole, ale... Kam teď? Byl s tím máčkem, že?
Left. Almo gets to the left along the stream.
Furt za mnou jedou, ty vole, do hajzlu. Jeď, koníčku. Jeď, koníčku.
Run for it. Run for it! Warn the others! They tore scallops!
Vidím hrát, je to dobré. Jo. Byl jsem tam. Okay.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
Who is that?
I don't know. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Ej, dostal jsem postel, ty vole, jo. Pad na lavičce. Tak, si promluvit s Božkem.
What the hell?
Ah, sorry, nechal ta soukromí. Eh?
You didn't forget to check the supplies like I told you yesterday?
No, sir. I checked and it seems everything's in order.
All right. But buy a couple of kegs of wine when you've done your other chores. Make sure it's good. No slop.
You can count on it.
Baraku. Bořek Stromberga. Výborně.
You're that lad from Skalitz.
You've done
What in
well,
heaven's
lad.
name happened there?
I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Seems I'm not good at
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Nejde. Pozornost. Okej. Jakou budu moct najít sám?
You are fortunate our good
CZE.
lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, my lady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Wat echt. Echt. Když se rozhodl posít dlouhodobě, můžeš i zemřít. Výborně. Jídlo, no. Kočková kaše.
How did you manage that?
OK. Cíl je docela drahý, ty vole. Cíl. To docela dobře prodává.
But it's no excuse for rudeness.
A já bych to chtěl jako sní. Už vím, proč mi to nešlo. Protože to člověk musí podržet. OK. Nevadí. Prožraný, ty vole. A mám dokonce za to nějaký ten. Nějakou odměnu na Steam. To je jakoby quest. Čerstvo 40. Jeden, počkej, ještě vytráví, OK. Vaří se trochu vyčítavě. OK. Tak ty vole. Dobře. A co mám teďka dělat?
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
Máme. Ještě komuny až do rána. OK. Ale já jdu nějakého toho domu, ne přece? To je možná ono. To je ono. OK, tak tady ne, sorry. Jak ještě někomu tady si měl zajít. A to musí. Spát. Až do rána. Rychlej. Běžel. Petě? To tresty.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunesh owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunesh had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunesh still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I looked towards the tavern and saw a group of Cumans chasing down my Bianca and murdering her for sport. There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame yourself. She's with the Lord now.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
Oh, you poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding, those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Výborně. Tady bych to pro dnešek asi ukončil. Pokračovat. Ne. Zítra jde kolem té možná odpoledne něco, ta pátá třeba. Díky za sledování, tohle bylo aspoň začátek nebo do Kingdom Come. Ta hry, která vyšla. A zatím teda a zítra. Ahoj.